Today we have S-Class 2016 plate with the NTG 5 head unit. It's a convertible, so you have these extra bit. If it's a 4-door one, you only need to remove this. Nothing to do with this side. We're going to show you step by step how to do that. First thing is just pull this out and disconnect this. Next we have two Torx 20 screws here. Unscrew these two. There's a light here, and just instead of unplugging it, just take this out. So this light comes out. These two clips, just push them back and pull the light out. Next we have these 4 Torx 30 screws, 2 black and 2 silver. We need to undo these 4. Once these 4 bolts are removed, just unplug this black connector. Some cars might have another blue connector here. Just remove that as well. Next, disconnect this yellow one. Everything's removed from the back side. Move to the front. Take the cup holders out. You have 2 more Torx 30 screws there. Just remove them. Use the magnet to take these both out. Next we have 2 Torx 20 screws, one here, one on this side. Remove these two. Both Torx 20 screws are out. You can simply take this out. And unplug this. Use a pick tool and remove this trim. Next, lift this up. Use a cloth so it doesn't get scratched. Pull this back. And you can disconnect this blue plug here. You have to remove these two clips, and there's another blue plug inside here. If you follow this wire, you can unplug that, and now we can remove this center console and take the head unit out. Next, we need to remove these two Torx 20 screws. And pull the radio out. Unplug the big cord lock. And this blue LVDS cable. If your car has fiber optic cables, these two orange, don't forget to take these out. Simply lift this plug and slide these out. You can remove this tape so you have a lot more space here. Just need to free up these fiber optic cables. That much would be enough. Take the provided harness that comes with the Carplay unit. Plug this in. Make sure it sits nice and tight. This fiber optic, there's a small notch here to lock it. Plug into this, and this one goes into the original plug, nice and tight. Next, take the provided LVDS cable, connect the blue male into the female, and the green one goes back into the blue female. This double-sided one goes into the Carplay. Route these wires underneath this plastic rim so you can put the head unit back. Before you plug the CAN power, take the manual out and use 12.3 inch settings, which is number 6 and number 8 on. This is very important step. This depends on the resolution. This car already has reversing camera, so we are not installing this. You can skip that part. This can be used as to use a wired connection for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but latest phones they're all wireless, so you might not need that, but if you want to, you can install that as well. We also have the auxiliary and aux to USB adapter for the audio source, but the new kits they have a Bluetooth option, so we don't need this as well for this car. Struggling at this point, be patient. Just make sure this cord lock set in nicely. You can slide the head unit back just like that, and put the two Torx 20 screws. The units back in, plug back both, and make sure the dip switches are not changed. You can put a small piece of tape here so it doesn't change. You're gonna let the box rest here. You can cut this ground wire, the black one, and everything else. Just tape them up. You can find the suitable spot for wiref antenna. Make sure it's on the plastic somewhere. So we're gonna put this one here. Some cars might have the AC vents here, the pipes, so you might not be able to place the box here, so you can go underneath here or this side, whatever suits you the best. So bring the console back in. Slide it in. It has the small clips here, and we can connect all the blue plugs back. Use your both hands. This blue plug goes underneath here. Both blue plugs are plugged in. We need to plug these back in. This one goes on the AC vent, but before that we're going to put this back in and put these 4 screws. Put these 4 screws back in. Plug this light back and put 2 Torx 20 screws here. And you can connect this blue plug back in here. From the back at this point, now we're gonna go towards the front side and finish it there. Now we're back on the front side. We need to put these Torx 30 screws back in. You can use magnet at this point. Put this rubber tray back in. And the cup holders. You can put this trim back. Once all that back in, use a cloth, plug this in, and you can slide it back and put 2 Torx 20 screws back in here. At this point the installation is finished. We're going to turn the ignition on. Once the head unit is on, press and hold the back button. You will see this interface. If you want to use Apple Carplay, select Apple Carplay first. This will change here. If you want to use Android Auto, select Android Auto. This icon will change. The first thing first, we're going to go into the setup and we're going to turn use car BT channel on. The system will reboot, and then we'll show you how to pair up the phone with both systems, MB Bluetooth and the Carplay box. Once the head unit is on, go to telephone, connect device, search your telephone, go into your Bluetooth, connect with MB Bluetooth, once the telephone is connected, go to media, activate the Bluetooth audio. Once your phone is connected with MB Bluetooth, press and hold the back button, go to setup, Bluetooth, discover list, start search, once your device shows up, stop the search and select your phone, pair, allow, connect. You don't need to do this every time. Whenever you come into the car, make sure your Bluetooth and your Wi-Fi is on and your phone is on the latest iOS. It will automatically connect. Now we have the CarPlay on the screen. You can use your knob. And you press and hold the back button. You go back to the original menu. Everything's there as it is. Make sure you select Bluetooth audio if you're playing anything on the CarPlay. The sound's working. Everything's good. Thank you.